Hi guys, this is the second part of the video. If you haven't checked out part 1, please do. Welcome back. The first way I learned recently, actually, that's been really helping me out like a lot, tons and tons and tons, was a plan that I started. I started a plan called Proverbs, and then it said Proverbs. When you read it, you read per chapter with Proverbs, with the Proverbs plan, it came to a point where you can't read all those Proverbs. Like when you get to chapter 10, it has like every verse is a proverb in itself, and so you can't read it like that. So I realized I need to do one proverb a day here, one proverb a day here, and then another chapter, another book here. And so that's when I started Isaiah. That's how I started Isaiah. And then so it's like Isaiah chapter 1 and Proverbs like chapter 10 verse 1. You get what? That's the cycle that was going on until it came to a point where something stopped when my grandma died, and the things that stopped for a while, but then the cycle still continues to date. And so I'm not on track, but oh well. That's basically what I did, what I've been doing, and so that's how I've been reading the Bible in terms of that. The second way I've been reading is using audio Bible. So this thing I discovered, and I discovered it in a very funny way, I think so. I think it's just that I saw it and I was like, let me click it, and then started talking. The Bible started talking, I was like, who knew, right? So I think that's an interesting way. I'm going to show you how you can know if the version that you're using is audible possible.
Audible possible.
That's not even, yeah, that's something like that. And so I'm going to show you how we do it. So the fun thing about it is that it has different languages that can actually read the Bible, and they read it as per, the dialect and the, how do you say it, is like the intonations are correct. Yes, exactly, the intonations. Because I remember I was showing my mom that her Bible can also read in our tribal language, and then we clicked on it and we're like, it's not somebody trying to fake an accent and all. They actually got the right guy to do it. And so it's highly recommended, and this is how you do it. Open the Bible, go to read, make sure your data or Wi-Fi is on, then press the play icon. The controls are on your far right at the corner.
Chapter 4. Peter and John before the council. While Peter and John were speaking to the people, they were confronted by the priests, the captain of
You can pause or go forward or go backwards.
the council. Then Peter.
That's the NLT, the versions part of seeing the versions that you have. You'll notice that not every version can actually play via audio. Example, the Passion Translation and the Amplified can only be read but cannot be played via audio. You'll also notice that versions differ in terms of also the voices that are being used. For example, the Message.
Nothing to hide. Chapter 4.
So the best way of knowing if your version is compatible to audio is if it has a sound icon at the front. As you can see, the ASV has a sound icon, the Message version has a sound icon, the CSB has a sound icon, meaning that they can be listened to as an audio. Some of them have the sound icon with numbers such as 2 and 3. I'm still trying to figure that out, but when I know what that means, I'll definitely post it for you guys to see. There's an icon written plans. Once you press it, you'll see the plans that I have. For example, Proverbs, the one I was talking about. And also there's a part written find plans. Once you head there, you can search for plans that you want, specifically books and different types of things which can minister to your heart. So you can try that out and it will definitely minister to you. So I've been using it when I'm doing chores, when I'm doing my chores and everything. You know how you listen to your music when you're doing your chores and you're just thinking about the music? For me, I think a lot. I really think a lot. And so when I started reading the Bible like that, it got me thinking, like it really got me thinking into the word. And you start hearing things like, for example, when I was going through the book of Timothy, because it's like Timothy, chapter 1, as you heard. And you know, you're seeing how the intonation, it's not like in the beginning there was a word. It's not a robotic voice. It's actually somebody who's using the right intonations, and they're even putting the guy who put that thing up is just interesting because he's like you know, you can feel, don't you know? You know, there's it. I like how it's been read, honestly, and so I've been using it a lot, and I've actually gotten the only book of, as up to now, like I've not covered Philippians, but I've gone through from Romans to Jude. Now, remove Philippians out of it because I've eventually gone through it, Missouri. But the thing is, it's not, you know how people do a see Bible in an ear. This is not a shortcut, but it's so interesting because you start finding out things like, for me, I found out that Paul was really emphasizing on how leaders should be and how your wives should submit and husbands should love their wives and everything. Like, there are things which are emphasized over and over again, and there are things that you learn. For example, as I was saying, in the book of Timothy, I learned that the reason why the law was made in the beginning, not only was it to show us our weaknesses, but it was made for people who are lawless, who can't really follow anything, who are just evil at heart, that needed to be confined, like to be put straight. You know how you were just, and now it was just for them to be put straight. And I was like, hiya, I never thought of it like that. As in, there's a way the explanations are being made and the chronological order of how the things are being said. It's so interesting, and it also makes you feel as if you want to more and more. It gives you a thirst, honestly, doing that. And then it's somebody's asking, is it affordable for somebody who's using data? Now, if you have for me, there's a time that I read 2.5 books in the New Testament, and it used, I think, was it 25 megabytes. So that's not bad, actually. That's not bad. And man, I recommend it because it's so interesting, so catchy. Especially when you get to the Gospels, they put a bit of different voices, not too many voices, but they put a bit of different voices, and it's just mwah. Thank you, Life Church. It's not even a sponsored video, but you know what? When something is so good, you can't really shut up about it. So yeah, that's the way of doing audio Bible. So hi guys, I didn't really think there'd be a part 3, but turns out there'll be a part 3. So make sure you share, like and subscribe to this channel. See you in part 3.